Breaking news in the case of a South Shore man accused of murdering and dismembering his wife on New Year's Day in 2023. Her body was never found. Brian Walshe was in court a short time ago. He has been held without bail since his arrest. Boston 25 News reporter Bob Ward is live outside of Norfolk Superior Court in Dedham. Bob, this hearing covered a lot of ground.
It sure did, Rachel. You know, nearly 2 years after his wife disappeared, we finally have a trial date for Brian Walshe. But there were other important matters that were brought up at this pretrial hearing, including the status of critical DNA evidence.
Brian Walshe appeared in courtroom 10 at Dedham Superior Court. Wearing a suit, Walshe was handcuffed and shackled. He sat quietly at his defense table for this pretrial hearing. Brian Walshe is charged with murdering and dismembering his missing wife, Anna Walshe, at their Cohasset home over New Year's 2023. Anna has never been found, but a series of Google searches, prosecutors say, indicate Walshe killed his wife, cut up her body, and discarded evidence in various dumpsters. One key piece of evidence found was a saw. It was discovered in a dumpster near Walshe's mother's apartment. Prosecutors want to see if Anna's DNA is on the teeth of that saw. It has been a subject of DNA analysis. Now we learned that DNA testing on that saw has not been completed.
Tissue that was found on a saw in the garbage at the mother's apartment building. That can't be done by our state lab.
In this hearing, we also heard how Walshe's lawyers want access to an impounded federal report on the Karen Reed case. It was during that federal investigation that now suspended Mass State Trooper Michael Proctor's derogatory text messages about Karen Reed first surfaced. Proctor also handled the Walshe investigation. The defense is looking for any evidence of bias against Brian Walshe before he was arrested.
Trooper Proctor, who was the lead investigator on this case, the moment he stepped foot into investigating Brian Walshe and the disappearance of his wife, he knew he was under federal investigation. And so his bias, his motive, anything his integrity is forefront for him.
Now, the prosecutors told the court that none of the Mass State Police troopers who worked the Karen Reed case were ever notified they were targets of a federal investigation. There is a new judge in the Brian Walshe case, and she has set the trial date for October 20th. Reporting live from Dedham, I'm Bob Ward for your local station, Boston 25 News.